President Trump to pay migrant teens rupees 2 lakh to return home. Big development from Washington, D.C. The Trump administration has announced a new and controversial immigration program, one that pays unaccompanied migrant teenagers rupees 2 lakh each to voluntarily return to their home countries. This move, officials say, gives minors a choice. But critics call it state-sponsored coercion. So what's really behind this policy, and could it reshape US immigration rules again? Let's break it down. What the new policy is. The program, confirmed by the US Department of Health and Human Services, will start with 17-year-old migrant teens currently in federal custody. Here's how it works. The US government will offer each eligible minor $2,500 or roughly 2.22 lakh rupees if they voluntarily agree to return to their home country. The payment will only be made after an immigration judge approves their case and the teen lands back home. Officials say the plan is voluntary and aims to help unaccompanied minors, many of whom were smuggled into the US, make an informed decision about their future. Officials say the plan is voluntary and aims to help unaccompanied minors, many of whom were smuggled into the US, make an informed decision about their future. Why it's controversial? But immigration advocates are furious. They argue this plan could pressure vulnerable children to give up asylum or protection rights. Wendy Young, head of the legal aid group Kids in Need of Defense, called the move an egregious abuse of power, warning that it violates US laws protecting minors from deportation and trafficking. There are also fears the plan could soon apply to younger children, possibly as young as 14. Legal and human rights angle. Legal experts warn that this could be coercive, especially when financial pressure and fear of detention are involved. Policy analyst Naina Gupta told Politico that such financial offers often leave kids with no real choice but to take the money and leave, even if they have legitimate claims to asylum. Under US law, unaccompanied children have some extra protections, but they aren't guaranteed a lawyer. That means many of these minors could be making life-altering decisions without any legal support. Wider context. This isn't the first time Trump has offered money to encourage deportations. Earlier this year, the administration announced a similar voluntary departure plan offering $1,000 plus travel costs to unaccompanied adults who agreed to leave. Officials call it self-deportation. Now, this teen-focused program marks an even bolder step. Critics say it's part of Trump's mass deportation campaign launched in early 2025. For now, the policy is set to begin with 17-year-olds, but its expansion could impact thousands of migrant children, including many from South Asia and Latin America. What do you think? Is this a fair incentive or a moral violation of child rights? Tell us your views in the comments and like this video and subscribe for weekly updates on US immigration, student visas, and policy changes that affect Indians abroad.